Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Pz.Sfl IVB, otherwise known as the Shure MV7X. It's a Tier 4 German SPG located on the North Spawn of Mines under the command of Appa561 of OLIMP. Game on! Well, this was the first purpose-built self-propelled gun made by the Germans. They tried to put it into production, first designed by Krupp, but then by Rheinmetall Borsig, but it never got produced or mass-produced. They only made prototypes. Now, it was originally going to be made of a specific hull based on the Panzer IV, but they then tried to make it out of the Geschützwagen, which is the hull that was eventually used for the Hummel. You can see it's got a 105mm main gun, which is capable of doing 410 alpha, 26mm of pen, 1.91 meters on the burst radius. Those of you who know will realize that this is exactly the same howitzer that's used on the Fifi, the 105 FH18B2. Now, it has a slightly longer reload in this format. It's 14.86 seconds. Instead of the 8.92 that you might find on the Fifi, but that's because this is not a premium vehicle, this is a tech tree vehicle. Now the turret actually can turn all the way around, it actually can fire in any direction, and that was what the Germans had in mind when they designed it. Oh, we got a direct hit there on the T29, sliced a few of his hit points off. You can see the shell actually hit the mantlets right next door to the gun. It's a little hole there now, wasn't there before. Second shot gets another hit for 154, tracks him. Now he should be able to get another round out before that guy fixes his tracks. Unfortunately he doesn't, but he might still be able to get a kill. Now the only other artillery that's actually been specifically made by the Germans and not designed from a tank, you could say, is the Pz.Sfl 1000, which is how he got the kill. He's killed the T29. Is actually the modern Pz.Sfl 1000, which is the current artillery that the Germans are using, and that's actually using a Leopard 2 hull, even though it's a specially designed artillery piece. Now, they originally made two models as prototypes in September of 1939. Krupp put the first two together and they called them V1 and V2, not to be confused with the rockets or the doodlebug. But by January of 1942, they tested them and the German army accepted them. They actually wanted them. And so an order for 200 of them actually was accepted. However, there's always a however, isn't there? They actually gave it the name Sonderkraft Fahrzeug 165-1. It's a rather imaginative name, but actually that's in line with German production standards. And they built 10 more prototypes between August and December of 1942. And it's those prototypes were actually sent to Russia, but only one survived the war and is now in America at Pz.Sfl. He's definitely trying to get shots on those guys who've come over the hill. We've basically given up on our side. Raz out. Ooh, that was close. That splashed the Valentine too. Now, the good thing is you do have plenty of ammo, 105 rounds, but the problem is really it takes so long to get them out. I don't think you could have a battle that long that you could use all the ammunition in a game like this. Okay, looking at an FCM 36 Pack 40 right at the back of the map. It's a Tier 4 game with Tier 3 tanks in it, and so close. Now, the enemy RT in this game is a Sturmpanzer Spy, and he's back at the other end of the map. He's got a rather short range. Oh, that was a good one. killed the Sav M43, tried to get through that gap and got stuck. Either that or he was actually trying to shoot at some of our teammates from the height. So he's got 2 kills now. Let's see if he can get some more. M1542. Direct hit for 140. Very accurate shooting. But you notice that he's dialing in very accurately as well to get good shots. It really does help if you dial in. And next one. Gets a hit on the Valentine. That's the same Valentine that was sent to the Soviets, the Valentine 2. Okay, go for it again. Oh, don't need to because he's been killed. Okay. Well, we're 2 up on the enemy. There's only 4 of them left, including their Arty. They've got a Stug 3 Aslains B, an M1542, and a Sahariano. So I think we've got this one won. Now, this Arty will fire over most of the range of the map, so it's not going to be difficult for him. He probably won't have to move from his current position. Notice how it quickly whips around to that position on the M1542. It's very wide arc on this Arty as well. Line up the shots. I'm seeing that it's the 105mm light field howitzer. It's actually also very good in shotgun mode. Trust me, I've done it. I've actually shotgunned enemy tanks on the move. Oh, narrowly missed him. Now, he's going to get another chance on this guy. Guy's gone stationary to take a shot. He's got the 105mm gun as well, which is basically the tank version of this howitzer. Just misses him there. He fired a bit snap. Didn't get it right. Come on. You can do it. He's marked the ground to say this is my target. Almost loaded. Rounds out. And again, that guy knows when to move. He's trying to avoid the shells that are coming in, so he knows he can only stay still for only so long. So hold that aim on a specific spot. That's it. Rounds out. That's better. That looked like that hit the engine deck and he was toast. So only 3 remaining now. Now one of those is the Pz.Sfl. He's come out of his the back of the map and he's now being chased by our Stug 3 Aslains B, firing long range. That shell fell well short. Okay, the guy's gone stationary to take a shotgun. He's turning to face our Stug, but we should be able to get a shot in on him. Rounds out. Oh, so close. But the Stug gets the kill. And that just leaves the M1542. And he's over on the east side of the map. Okay, here he comes. Our T28's blocking his path. So Appa might get a chance to take this guy. He's down to 9 hit points. But he goes down to the T28 and the game is over. Well, Appa561 of OLIMP called this one the Arty Party. Well, that's because he does stream on Twitch TV as the Arty Party. He managed to get a second-class tanker in this one, in the Pz.Sfl affair to IVB. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 19. At least I think, yes, it is a 19. And he also got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And look at that win rate, 6,759. Remember, this is a tier 4 Arty. And this is the Arty you can actually find on the collectors tab in the store. So if you want to get one, and you do have a tier 5 German vehicle, or even a tier 4 German vehicle for that matter, you should be able to buy this straight away without any worries. It's actually quite a fun Arty to play. It's on the 105 tech tree list, or the tech tree, because they do have a tech tree that actually has 15cm howitzers and also one that has 105mm howitzers. This is the 105 one. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he got the highest damage in the game, which was 1,373, and that was 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he's got the high caliber. And it's the only medal that was awarded in that game. Second highest damage went to the Stug 3 Aslains B with 1,192, and the third highest damage was the M8A1, who managed 1,172. When it came to kills, it was the Stug who managed to get 4 kills, 3 kills went to Appa. He nearly got the 4th kill, actually, on that Storm Pz.Sfl. And 3 kills went to the T28 on our team as well. And when it came to base XP, he's actually in 3rd because the M8A1 got 601, 592 went to the Stuttgart Ausbildung B, and 585 went to Appa561. He fired 22 rounds in that game, got 9 direct hits on the enemy, but only 1 penetration and 14 splash. I wonder which one he actually penetrated. I'm looking at this list. I'm pretty certain it's probably the Sav. Yes. And I was right. It is, because that one went up really big as a one shot. Yes, the guy has fairly thin armor, so he could get that shot in. He also got 14 splashes on the enemy, 1,373 hit points, of which 1,272 were at more than 300 meters. So I think the Sav was actually, oh no, it's the Valentine that was actually closer than I thought, closer than 300. 8 enemy vehicles were damaged, 3 were killed, 156 hit points of damage assistance. Now, he earned 109,260 credits on a premium count in this game, but he did get a 90,000 mission completion reward, as well as 1,755 experience points as well. So, as an Arty, it's actually quite good fun. It's not quite as fast to fire as the Fifi, the 105 Left H18V2, but it is the same howitzer. And it's, yes, it's fun to play because you know that with this little Arty, you can get serious damage. And of course, it's got the Pz.Sfl hull, so it's actually a little bit stronger than some of the others. Only 20 millimeters of armor at the front and 14.5 at the sides and the rear, but it can motor, it can get about. It's only 35 kilometers now, but that's actually faster than the Fifi. So yes, if you don't have one of these, you should definitely get it. And it's it would be fun for those who are actually still learning to play Arty to get one of these, and also to get the Storm Pz.Sfl, which is the tier 4 equivalent with the 15 centimeter howitzer. I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.